Just in case. Oh no!
I won't let you throw all this away.
Juke! You got nothing on these jukes? So I can kill him with the alternate fire here, but that's way cooler. It's actually kind of lame if you use the alternate fire, but it's a cool little detail. Anyways, what's up, bae? What's up, baby? Yeah, this is all I wanted.
Thank you, Isaac. Now, time to die.
Hey, that wasn't part of the deal. That doesn't seem right. Is that what we agreed on? That doesn't sound right.
Yours is the last body you need to be reborn. The Makers must be absorbed.
The Makers? You mean me? But Strauss said we could destroy the marker.
Not if you consume your first.
God damn it, I trusted you. Fuck you. And fuck you.
So, this fight's pretty cool. It's slightly silly because you are still constrained to ammo, despite the fact that the fight is taking place in Isaac's mind. But it's still pretty rad. And you have these little demon toddlers. Which help you get ammo if you are running out, which I kind of am. Also, if Nicole touches you, you die. So that is why I'm booking it around the arena here. Ooh, line gun's actually really useful here. Also, it's a little unclear as to how to do damage, but this is the answer. Shoot the giant heart that comes out of the hallucinatory marker. Excuse me. Shoot, shoot, shoot! No! No! The babies! The fatherhood! I can't handle it! No! Holy crap. Alright, maybe start with the line gun to get rid of all the babbies. Especially because I've got so much ammo for it. I wish I had not used my pulse rifle so much in that last little bit. I don't know why it's giving me detonator mines. I try to get the pulse rifle out, not the contact beam. That's not great. No, I actually, in this particular instance, hurting you seems like a good idea, ma'am. Oh, I thought that would do it. Alright, finishing with the contact beam, that's solid. Oh, and he spawned a med pack for me down there too. Just in time. Ooh, and the rig, I was about to die. That's good. That's solid cinematic value there. So apparently defeating Nicole in my mind just automatically destroys the marker, so that's pretty handy. And luckily, the journey is over, despite all of our troubles. Yada yada to say. I love that Nicole's actor's last name is Clark. That just makes it even sadder for some reason. Ah, Kirk Cornelius, what a great name. Ah, poor Isaac, you really went through the ringer there.
You bastard! Was this your great plan? Dump me off and die? Yeah, well, here's another one. I'm crashing through the roof to get you. Now move your ass.
Ellie, it's too late. Stay clear of the station.
Yeah, well, you don't really have a say this time. Heads up.
Okay, it's happening. Alright, see you later, effers! Hey, you want to slow down a little bit, Ellie? Hello? You told me to come to you, but you're running away! Mother effer! I didn't even see that coming. That's kind of a moment killer. That's never happened to me before. Oh, please don't make me do the boss fight again. Okay, no. I am very low on health. Maybe that's part of the problem. I have to ace this. Oh, and I had a large med pack, so actually now I'm fine. And that's still allowed to be used in this segment. Ellie! Ellie! Ellie, there you are! Yep, let's Guardians of the Galaxy this crap! I love that ending. It's so good. Oh, that's so great. The callback to the first game, and then it turns out it's actually fine. I love it. I love that so much. Whew. Alright. I was Dead Space 2. We really did kind of breeze through that one, considering, you know, after the Half-Life and Legend of Zelda debacles, this was a nice change of pace. A game where I knew what I was doing and can actually make progress fairly quickly. Scott Swearing In, that's a pretty good name. Oof. Oh, I forgot this game had multiplayer. Hey, I remembered what I was going to say. It doesn't work quite as well when it's not in the moment, but engineers. I like the idea that Isaac trying to send Ellie away is him trying to make up for the fact that he stuck her with an escort mission for most of the game, and his way of making up for that is not just get out of here, F me. It's just like I forced you to carry and lug around and protect a guy who eventually stabbed your eye out. Definitely not worth sacrificing or risking me for. That's what I was gonna say. I finally remembered it when I saw Ellie again. Yeah, I really like this game, and it holds up. I'm actually gonna slow down. That doesn't seem nice. Although I do like that it gives me the option to speed up. That's kind of them. Dino Ignacio. It's probably Dino, but I want to say Dino. Yep. I don't have too much to say after that. That holds up really well. The last push through Chapter 14, as you can tell by my sheer panic and just sprinting through it, not like my most favorite of levels because there's no strategy to it. It's just kill as fast as you can and run. There's no subtlety or anything at that point. And also this particular run through, I was stupid and didn't remember how long Chapter 15 was and if there was another store. So I used up all of my pulse rifle ammo, which is the most useful weapon in the final boss, which is why I kind of ate it on my first try there. But I caught on. I'm actually really satisfied I ended with a contact beam. It makes it feel like that was worth it, me buying that instead of keeping the javelin gun. But yeah, I was worried I would not enjoy this game as much several years after the fact. And holy crap, I love this game. Still. Probably more than Dead Space 1. It's much more of an action game than Dead Space, and Dead Space was more classic horror. So I can understand why people might have been frustrated with that. It was basically the Aliens to Dead Space's Alien. But you know what? I actually I like Aliens more than Alien, so it makes sense that I would prefer Dead Space 2 to Dead Space. Bobo Woo, that's a good one, and Calvin Woo, the Woo brothers. Activate is the vendor. Thank you, I guess. Yeah, man, I like this game. I would not like it nearly as much if that fake out ending was the actual ending. Just 'cause that's a very frustrating end. Jim Cummings, that's a voice actor, isn't it? Apparently he's an animation lead too, or there's two people called Jim Cummings, which is a much more likely scenario. It would be a very frustrating end to Isaac's story if it was just, okay, I did my thing, and I'm just going to give up. Like, it's not even he dies in a flame of glory. It's just, well, time to sit back and just die now. Hey, Brian Bloom. I've seen him before. Richard Epcar is awesome. He's Joseph Joestar in the English dub. Keith Zarabajka, classic. He was in Dead Space 1. He was in The Dark Knight. He was in Mass Effect 2. I think I've talked about him in one of the credits before. I think the Mass Effect 2 credits I talked about him a little bit. But he's pretty cool. Richard Epcar's awesome. What else has he done? Was he the Joker in the Injustice games? One of the JoJo dub actors was the Joker. Not the best Joker, obviously. Mark Hamill all the way, as far as voice acting goes. But whoever that was, they did a passable job. It might have been Richard Epcar, who has done several other things. And they're all awesome. I think. Now I'm paranoid and I'm getting him mixed up with Jotaro / McCree. I don't think so. I can't remember that voice actor's name, but I'm pretty sure that's different. Also, Richard Epcar, I feel like, can do enough voices that I wouldn't have quite been able to recognize him. I definitely could have picked out Jotaro. No one ever said Jotaro Kujo was a nice guy. That's not my best Jotaro impression. I can do much better. Yada yada zay. Yada yada zay. Anyways, should probably stop doing that because it's not that great. So despite the expansive lore of the Dead Space universe, there's not that much iconography for me to draw on to build something. I considered like making my hands do the unitology thing and then cutting my hands off and just freezing them and putting them on the shelf. But I decided I'd rather keep my hands, and so I just made a save station out of Legos. And it does not fold out, because I'm not that good with Legos. But it looks nice, doesn't it? It'll do. I also considered shoving a screwdriver through my eyeball and just slapping that on the shelf, but this took less effort. Yeah! Dead Space 2 freaking rocks, guys. Even if you if you watch this entire playthrough, this is one of those games where I suggest you go and get it, because the gameplay just feels good. Like, it just feels good. And they fixed the dumb X is not reload thing from Dead Space, and I'm very happy that it was different in this game, and that wasn't just me being stupid and in the first Dead Space LP. It was me actually remembering the Dead Space 2 controls and being confused because they're not the same. The controls in Dead Space 2 are much more, in line with what a lot of gamers are used to as to what is reload, what is heal, that sort of thing. So that's good. I don't remember hearing this music at all, but it's pretty nice. Got the Louis Brothers. This might have played in one of the Sad Nicole parts or something, but it was probably a lot quieter than this. Christopher Jett. Alright, we might speed this up a little bit. There's Dino again, /Dino. I'm just gonna call you Dino, buddy. Until you tell me otherwise. Sean Mayo, nice. Okay, this isn't quite Ubisoft levels, but they're going through a lot of different regions of EA and Visceral and whatnot. Of people that probably didn't work too much on this game. DS2 QA, though, I think I can go ahead and guess that those guys did work on the game. Shout out to QA testers. You do good work. Very few glitches in this game. Thanks to you. All you buddies. There's Dario. He got tired of ruling Marine and decided to QA test for some Dead Space instead. Alve Islamaj. Silva. I like the name Silva. That's just a really good last name. Or first name, I suppose, but I've only heard his last name. Oh, you can... You can tell that they wanted you to speed up the credits because this is the same song as the first one. Possibly this Fathom song that just got named from Suicide Squeeze Records. Let's look up all the babies. Kakoa, Vita, someone, Baby Mathis, Baby Swearing In, I guess those ones, that's not their actual names. Someone, House of Moves. Someone effing named their babby after the Vita. All game devs who met with hard times this year. Oh, that's sweet. Chewy and Hillel, the worst cats ever. For my friends, Shaolome, family friends, and Isaac Clark. I love my DS2 family members. I love horror games. Dead Space is my favorite. I love DS2. I have a girlfriend. Thank you for the video games for existing, said that French comment. Please don't kill me in my sleep. That's me. Shanghai Mrs. Jack. Okay. Shout out to homies. Thank you, John, Jojo. Thanks to my girlfriend for giving me my little boy. Okay, that's a weird way of phrasing that. Thank you, some weird username. Thanks for a great achievement of an epic game. Thanks for being downright fierce. Thanks to a backwards name. My beautiful wife, Xantha. Wesson Banesse, all of 2010. Yvonne, Macy, and Zara. Good thank yous back there. I liked it.
This is Flight Team station has been completely destroyed.
And the marker.
Negative. Nothing survived this, sir. Marker Site 12 is a total loss.
Pity. Recall all flights and return to base. The other sites will have to pick up the pieces.
That might be Keith Sarabochka right there. That sounded like him. He also voiced Kyne in the first game, but Kyne is clearly not that voice because Kyne no longer has a heart due to it being shot out. Yes, I'm obviously not going to do this right now, but this is something I want to say. Another reason you should get this game. New Game Plus is awesome because you can just breeze through the game, but it's still fun. Like as I said, the gameplay is solid enough that like even if you make it easy for yourself, it's still a ton of fun. And you get new, cooler looking suits like the Riot security suit. I cannot believe I made it through the entire game without saving over my slot 1 slot. I am honestly shocked that I never made that mistake. Not that it really matters. I doubt I'm ever going to go back to slot 1, but still, that is shocking. Another fun fact is when you first get to the game the first time, there's a bunch of marker pieces just floating around your brain. And then when you beat the game the first time, it shows this marker. And then I think if you beat it on your round 2, the marker disappears completely. Or maybe I have that backwards. But that's a cool little main menu trick. I don't think there's any cool extras, so I'm probably going to wrap it up here in a second, but I might as well check. There's a what? Oh, it's the... Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I probably should have read this before I started playing multiplayer. The multiplayer is alright. It's not great. This game was clearly not built to be a multiplayer game. But it functions. It's fun. It's a nice little twist. It's kind of like the very first time Assassin's Creed did multiplayer, where it's like, it's not the cheapest add-on, but it's also like, obviously, single player is the better part of the game. But it offers some nice new things that you won't see in normal, like, first-person shooters and whatnot. Actually, I knew all this for the most part. I don't know if I knew how to sprint as a spitter / puker. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. Is this any different from Isaac's? Oh, there's no 0G in multiplayer, so that gets taken away. But aside from that, that's not really an extra. That's a little misleading. Regardless. Wait, is the marker sitting on something? Is that like a little pedestal? Nope, it's just floating in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of the brain, obviously. There's the synapses, but still. Yeah. That was Dead Space 2. It's freaking rad. Holds up super well. It's not like a super old game, but still, like, I was expecting to not like it as much this time around as I did when I first played it. And I was incorrect. This game's still a blast. Yeah. Well played, everybody. Have a safe trip home, everyone.